the boost damage that I can get out of it. Oh, as you see Corki with a good flash away to avoid getting ganked there, which has happened a few too many times to him this game. But yeah, I got Sheen to start, and that was working pretty well. It just gives my Deceive or my Shiv, it gives me just that much more damage after using one of those. And then just went straight through to Brutalizer to get the great item for, it's cheap, it gives me attack damage, gives me armor penetration and cooldowns, which are very important for Shaco. The more I can deceive, I've got better damage output, and I've got better ability to escape if need be by stealthing. And then I'm sure after we got that dragon, I went to get something like a BF sword. It's pretty much just straight damage after that point. Probably something like a BF sword or a Bloodthirster. And we've got a pretty exciting little team battle here. Udyr trying to run away, but Gankplank starting to do a pretty good amount of work. And Solluna's going to have to flash away. Barely avoids a Shen dash there. Pretty clutch, but then gets Rift Walk and Force Pulsed by Kassadin, who is, despite the fact that we've been able to shut him down. But then Jax and I are down in the bottom there. We kill the inhibitor and Fiddlesticks, so once again, we have them spread out, and that's one of the things our team's just kind of been able to do this game very well is since we've had the extra damage on him, Jack's going to now go in 1v2, maybe a little bit suicidal, and you see me, I think I was watching him do that, so I got slain by the turret, which is pretty embarrassing, but now you'll see me complain about Kassadin's blink if you read the text between me and Corki and Fatesender there. Yeah, so, a couple deaths we had to suffer. A lot of our teammates died there. A lot of our team died. But we got a lot done again. Got a kill, got an inhibitor. And so now they're going to be on the defensive, and we can take any neutral monster buffs that are available if we want to. And, once again, just more gold and able to build up our items.
At this point in the game, usually what you try to do is we really want to push them back, either get a gank, just keep them locked in their base, prevent them from doing anything, picking up any neutral monster buffs, pushing the lane, and once we keep them locked in, after we put them on their back foot, then we're going to go Baron, and at that point, we're going to try to set up a final push. But we're not really as well organized as we'd like to be, so we're probably not going to Baron for a little bit. By the time you hit 18, you can actually 2 or 3 person Baron pretty easily. You just need the time to do it. That's not going to be the case really in this game, because we're just going to try to finish this before we have to worry about that, before we even get to 18. So we're just going to set up again, here's one of those ganks like I was talking about, catch them off guard, they get a little overextended, and then we just jump on them. So we're pushing 2 lanes at the same time, and then we know bottom's going to be pushed because we have the super minions, so they're really going to be bottlenecked really hard. They are going to reclaim top, so we're just going to use this chance to push in mid and hopefully get this turret, possibly the inhibitor. But now we see them all coming back, so we only have a few seconds. We're not going to be able to get the inhibitor. In fact, they're going to be able to pick up 2 kills right here as REDempt goes down, and Jax almost is able to finish them off, but he is going to go down as well.
I think if not for the fact that he was ignited there, he probably would have been able to kill Jaina, which is just kind of a testament to how ridiculous Jax can be if he gets items.
As you can see, they all collapsed there though, so even if he did pick up that second kill, he probably dies. So I think backing initially would have been the best call, even though he was able to get a kill out of it, because we don't want them getting kills on our best players, because you're going to get the bonus gold from the killing sprees, that sort of thing. So it's best to just survive, get back, do what you have to do. So again, they're pushed into their base, so just going to head to the forest, pick up some more XP, some more gold, get neutral monster buffs, and really just nothing too risky. Make sure we can close out this game pretty easily.
And so now, we're just waiting for me and Jax to come back alive so that we have our full complement of players. Obviously, do not want to push out with our 2 squishiest players and Udyr. Be going 3v5, maybe 3v4 if their players hadn't been back alive. Gonna go get the dragon again, as Solluna said earlier. Just keep. Whoa, what was that?
That was the Kennen's E ability, where she just uses anybody that has the sphere on her. She just
It was
lashes
just
onto them.
a bigger bigger animation of it.
Using it on a Cho with 6 full stacks is pretty awesome animation. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, so yeah, they get the dragon again, and we're all back up. Jax is going to go off on his own because he can do stuff like that. Then they're going to try and gank us. You see Corki almost get wasted. You see Solluna go down pretty quickly, but me and Udyr are still both alive. We do a very significant amount of damage. Udyr with the stun, and then me being able to hit them in the back. You see me getting backstabs. Udyr is able to finish that kill off. We're going to keep on going for these guys. It doesn't look like we're quite going to catch them, but we're going to be able to push the inhibitor no problem and kill it as we try and finish Shen. And it's going to be really, really close. It looks like he is going to go down. I was able to get that probably with a shiv at the end. Going to be able to push both inhibitors. So we're going to have 3 inhibitors down. And at this point, the game is really over. It's essentially impossible to defend that.
So I expect them to surrender soon. If not, we'll push in pretty easily. They're pretty close to being aced, and yeah, there comes the surrender. So
I'm
overall,
about to. This was devastating. And there I am, 2 feet from shivving Gankplank for the ace, but didn't get to happen. But a nice finish for us.
good game. Thanks for tuning in. Expect more of these to come.